In this video, we're going to talk about the formation or system of play referred to 3-4-1. So the 3 being the back 3 right here, number 3 being the left back, 4 being the central defender, the number 2 being the right defender, 6 being the defensive midfielder, 8 being the attacking midfielder, 11 being the left forward, 7 being the right forward, and the number 9 being the striker. As you can see, this is the basic organization of the system of play. Now I'm just going to talk about a couple of attacking principles and movements based on where the ball is at and what the shape of our team should look like. So when the central defender, or we have possession of the ball, either with the central defender or with the goalkeeper with a ball at his hands or into his feet, the expectations are going to be for the number 2, the right back, to separate wider and push up into the midfield line so they are level with the defensive midfielder, like so. This will give good occupation of spacing for a diagonal positional pass and also provide midfield player with more support in this area of the field. Then as the number 4 has the ball now, he has the option to transfer the ball into 6, into 2, into 3, or can make a back pass back to the goalkeeper. Should the ball go back to the goalkeeper, number 2 will come back in these areas to receive the ball, so will the defender, and so will the 6, should the ball be in this position. Now, roles and expectations: when the number 4 has the ball, the 2 and the 3 are pushed up into midfield, nice and wide in possession. 6 is the defensive midfielder, is going to be looking for the ball on an angle, not in a vertical line, so it's important that we get into diagonal angles, so it could be a pass from here into 6, or it could also be a pass on the opposite side into 6 there. They're the passing lanes that we're looking for when we're trying to find the 6. For the purposes of this magnet board, I've just got the 6 in the middle, so it's easily visual for the person watching this video. Now, once the objective from the goalkeeper and the central defender is to transfer the ball into 6, 3 or 2. Should the ball go from 4 into 2, the pattern, the expectation is not going to be to look for the number 7 right away. If the ball has gone from 4 to 2, the number 7 is going to be receiving the ball, checking in with his back to goal. The objective is to get the 7 and 11, which are our wide players, high and wide, engaging the opponent, but we want to get these players receiving the ball facing forwards. So unless 7 checks in and can face forwards and the defender leaves him, then the objective is for the 2 to get the ball into 6, or for the 2 to look for the diagonal vertical pass into the attacking midfield player, the number 8. Once this player gets on the ball, this is the cue then for the movement patterns of 7, 11, and 9. When we have the attacking midfield on the ball, we want to make runs that threaten the back of the defense. So for example, that may look like number 11 making an inside run to receive a through pass from 8 in on goal. That may also look like check into feet and then a spinning behind there for a pass to go out wide for 11 to receive the ball. It may simply look like the number 9 pulling away and making a forward diagonal run in behind the defense to go and score as well. The principle here is we want to threaten the back of the defense through movement, through forward running, from outside to inside runs, from check in and spinning behind runs, and also from combinations. So when the number 8 faces forwards, the goal is how can we get this ball in behind the defense via a pass or via combinations, and sometimes individual play such as dribbling. But the main focus is movement patterns, connections, combinations, running in behind to threaten the back of the defense. So it may be that 8 plays a pass into 7, into his feet, 8 will support, and it could be a combination, a give and go pass to send the 7 to separate the defender to get into this dangerous area of the field. As soon as we get into these areas of the field, this is when now we have to have the number 9 making a run in the box. We have the opposite forward coming in to be the second striker inside the 6-yard box. The number 8 can be providing support or also getting into the box in this area as well to finish. What's important here is, even though we can head the ball, we want to try focus on low crossing into the box because we have the most high percentage chance to score. Should we not be able to put a low cross in the box based on spacing, then if we're going to cross the ball in the air, then we have to lift the ball preferably into the back post area to be able to finish. The rest of the team when this happening is the number 2 should be supporting behind the play. The 6 is staying behind the play. The 4 is compressing the space. And the number 3 is either compact in the middle here with a number 4, or should they not have any left forwards, then the number 3 can push on into this attacking space, leaving the 4 and the 6, and the goalkeeper is acting like a sweeper keeper outside of his box. They are just some general principles of how we want to attack, how we want to move, and again reiterating the conditions and movement patterns of the players, where people should pass, where we want to transfer the ball, how we attack, the general principles. The number 9, the striker, the main focus is to make sure that he is deep on the centre backs to keep space in the middle to be played in this area of the field, and also making sure that his movement patterns are operating within the width of the 6-yard box and the 18-yard box. We want to prevent the number 9 coming out into these channels, and we want to keep the striker, who's the main goal scorer, in the central area of the field to provide good attacking threats and options to goal.